Hello, Internet. Guess who's back? Back again. Caleb's back again. It is the illustrious, I'm illustrious now. I'm magnificent. The magnificent, amazing, spectacular Caleb Andrew in his really shitty studio. It's not. I have plywood walls, guys. I have plywood walls. Pretty shitty. The sound just bounces. There's no acoustics in here. Or really good ones. I don't really know the science of acoustics or what that means. Today, alright, told you guys that I would tell you about a weird thing that I used to think about open mouth kissing. Let me clarify this video. I'm about to tell you a weird thing I believed as a kid. I did not know that this was a thing already. I had this idea the other day. I told my sister about it, and she was like, oh, like Jenna Marbles. And I was like, wait, what? She said, yeah, Jenna Marbles has a series where she talks about weird things she believed as a kid. I said, I had no idea that was a thing. Now it's going to look like I'm a copycat. But let me just clarify with saying, guys, I'm not a copycat. Most of the videos I put out are, for me, original, where I'm at work, I'm doing stuff, and I think, oh, that would be really funny, that would be really cool. And I get on my phone and I type it out. And that's usually what I do. And so it makes me sad when I do stuff somebody else has done. Because not what I'm going for, you know? Like, I'm trying to put out original content. Regardless of the fact that Jenna Marbles is, in fact, more popular than me, and always will be, I'm going to tell you about a weird thing I believed as a kid. So, as a child, I told you guys about my experience watching the Spider-Man movie, and there was open mouth kissing in the upside down scene, in the upside down kiss, the MTV Best Kiss, the Caleb Award Best Kiss. Even though I'm sure I read it was miserable for Tobey Maguire because the rain going in his nose and stuff, but in that, I'm watching as a 5-year-old, and you know what happened with my body during that. But my brain was thinking, oh my god, Mary Jane's gonna get pregnant. This is where babies come from. They make sense now. I get it. So 5-year-old me, young me, before I knew what sex was, thought that the way that you got pregnant is by open mouth kissing. So pecking, that's totally fine and clean. You can do that. And like, if you got a girlfriend, you can peck. But as soon as you open that mouth and tongues touch, that's where babies come from. I stand by that actually a little bit. I know how sex works. Now, I can't believe I have to admit that. I know how sex works now. I know how babies are made now. God, this sounds so dumb. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I stand by what I said as a 5-year-old when I thought. The way I thought pregnancy happened as a 5-year-old is actually very close to how pregnancy happens in real life. So, in my 5-year-old brain, I know that it takes two to make a baby. I know it takes a mommy and a daddy. And I know the things that only mommy and daddy do. Like kiss. That's a mommy and daddy thing. It's a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. That's a romantic thing. Mommy, daddy, kiss on the mouth. Kissing on the mouth with anybody else, like your kids, is weird. Kissing on the mouth with your friends, unless it's just for humor's sake, is weird. Mommy and daddy, they kiss on the mouth. That's a mommy and daddy thing. Why do I keep saying mommy and daddy? Like, this is weird. I'm 21. I'm an adult. It's a mommy and daddy thing. So, in my head, it's something adults do for fun, you know. They just a little smoochy. I didn't know what sex was. I didn't know what a penis was for. I didn't know what a vagina was. I didn't know it was a thing. I just knew that I peed out of this thing. It made sense to me. I'm like, this thing has one function. It's to pee out of. I didn't know what the balls were for in the nutsack. I never knew that until the scientific reason. I never made a guess as to what it was. But for me, mom and dad, they smooch for fun, but when they want to have a baby, they open mouth. And since it takes two to have a baby, they each have one half of the baby somehow. So in my head, when they open mouth kiss, when mom's saliva and dad's saliva meet, that's where the baby comes from. Half the saliva here, half here. They meet, they go into mom's belly, they make a baby. Now, if you don't know how pregnancy and like getting pregnant works in real life, I'm going to explain it to you. When you're having sex, the penis shoots out a fluid known as semen. And then got little swimmers, and they're trying to find this part inside of the vagina, the egg. And they're trying to break through the egg, and the first swimmer, first one to get to the egg, wins. And when it gets there, the egg hardens. And then that's the half. The swimmer's one half, the egg's the other half. When they meet, they grow into a baby. If you didn't know how sex worked, there you go. So, 5-year-old me was not that off. A romantic, intimate thing that mom and dad, or a couple, do together makes a baby. Whether it be open mouth kissing, in my 5-year-old head, or actual sex. Now in my head, that sounds awkward. But yeah, that's a weird thing I believed as a kid. But it's not that weird. It's actually pretty scientific. I'm proud of 5-year-old me. He was a genius. He's much smarter than me now. And he had more of a sense of wonder. But, it's a weird thing I believed as a kid. I'm going to try and think of more of these. I'm going to ask my folks. Ask my family. I know I made fun of my favorite grandma a lot. And I don't know why. I feel bad about it now. But, if you liked this, if you enjoyed, if you thought it was funny, if you enjoyed hearing about this weird thing I thought as a kid, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. I'm going to get the mouse and just click on it. Subscribe. I think it just is the word subscribe. There's also a bell next to it. If you want to hit the bell, it's cool. Like, subscribe. Then comment. I would also like to hear what you guys believed as a kid. That was kind of weird. Maybe you still believe it. You know what a weird thing I believed as a kid? Santa. That's a weird thing. There's a fat guy that comes in your chimney. Dude. And the Easter Bunny. All the holiday people is like, I cannot believe I believed those things. But it's because I trusted my parents, and I shouldn't have done that. That was a little dark, a little much. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought. If you thought it was funny, please do all those things. If you didn't think it was funny, you're on the wrong channel. And you're wrong. That's fine. Much love. Peace.